be Slotball next season. Yay!
Brother, don't piss me off.
Brother.
Tiredness is
Brother.
just too much, man.
Come to
It's
Anfield, get some confidence, maybe 3 points, if not a point. Like this dead
Come to
Chelsea
Anfield.
team.
You're in the worst form of your lives. Be losing and not scoring. Come and dominate the game. Come and take some points. Spurs, Chelsea. I'm just tired. Do you know what? Let's be United. Let's be positive. There's only 2 games
listen,
to go.
brother, stop with this positive bull crap, bruv.
There's only
Stop,
2
man.
games. I'm happy about that. There's only 2 games to go.
What we're seeing on the pitch, there's no need, there's no positivity. What we're seeing on this pitch, just not lie to the people. But I tell you what,
They don't need to be lied to. They know the truth. I
tell you what, we will tell the people.
Happy the season's almost done. What I'm saying.
It's road to 500. Come on. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow the socials. Come on, all that good stuff. I see you people out there pushing. Come on, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Tell them to help you out. You did your bit. Let them do their bit. Anyway, back to the misery.
Yeah.
Look, it was... I don't know if I can say it was expected. I'll be honest with you. I was expecting to beat this Chelsea side because they are poor. And the way the game started, I thought I was on for my victory.
Misplaced expectations, bro. Misplaced expectations. We reverted type. We've been doing this all season. False dawns upon false dawns, upon little spikes of optimism within a game to reverting back to type and what we do. It was... If there was a microcosm of our season, it was like today. The only thing we was missing was conceding a last-minute goal. Like, it was awful, man. It was awful. And I'm not positive about much to do with moving forward under this coach, because I can't see any shoots of optimism. There's nothing that's going to make me feel like, we're going to start from fresh and it's going to be different. It's the same thing over and over again with the same tired excuses and the same reasons. It's like, when are we going to just accept that this is what we are? This is what we are. This is what our team is, and we're not very good. We're just not very good. Yeah. Let's stop talking about the chances missed, or the set plays, or not finishing well enough, or low blocks, or set pieces. We're just not a very good football team. We're just not.
I can't disagree.
I'm glad it's almost over.
I can't disagree with anything you're saying at all. I can't disagree with it. This game still relied on a slight moment of magic. I mean, it was great play from Ngamo out on the left. Great touch from Gravenberch to take it inside, and then the whip finish was superb. But to me, that was still a moment of magic more than great team play, great football building up to that. Do you see what I mean? So we're still relying on that. And then, okay, we've used our magic chip. What's next?
That's next? It. You saw what was next. We had one chance from Van Dijk from a set play, and then we reverted to type. And a team that put together 3 or 4 passes, suddenly we withdraw into our shell and we're like, we can't handle this. Let them play. Let them play.
But why is that? Why is that? Because it's not Slot telling them, let's be honest, whether you like him or not, it's not Slot saying, drop back. What is it about their confidence, their belief in themselves that makes them drop off, the performance level drop? And before you answer that, Slot was saying that they had more midfielders, so they began to control the midfield. But how do you start a game for the first 10, 15 minutes and control it, and then all of a sudden the away team start controlling the game? What is that thing that changes?
So firstly, the reason why this continually happens to us is because we're mentally fragile. We're very, very, very weak. As soon as someone comes into a game...
Whose fault is that?
I think it's a byproduct of the season and how we performed. In there's so much PTSD from conceding a goal, conceding a set piece, conceding possession, conceding control of the game, that we just revert. And we don't actually try to enforce our own personality because we don't have one and we don't have a plan either to the game. We just let the other team play. And when we get the ball, like you said, we're looking for moments of magic or individual pieces of brilliance, which we're capable of because we've got good players. But we don't have a personality as a team to enforce onto a game. And so any team that gets a little bit of confidence for themselves, it drains our confidence. It's like, okay, so what do we do now? How do we then turn it back in our favour? Secondly, in terms of midfielders, they did flip-flop between 3 at the back and 4 at the back throughout the game, especially in the first half. But I don't really see why we weren't able to adapt to their changes in real time as well. It was about 25 minutes. It was about 25 minutes of them pushing us back. And you could hear the crowd. You could hear that they weren't happy. You could see what was happening. So Slot's sitting there on the sideline scratching his head. What, are we not supposed to try and change this now? We're not supposed to adapt to their
but Slot said he wasn't able to change it in the first half. He said he wasn't able to change it in the first half,
Why?
and he reckons. And that's the question I'm asking. But like the answer to that question is it personnel? Do we not have the right personnel to change it in order to make it better in the midfield, or is it tactical?
We have the right personnel.
Hold on. Was it tactical? Did he not have the right tactics in his locker in order to change them to obviously stop Chelsea's dominance in the game? It's got to be one of the two.
It's both. And the fact that we started the game with the wrong person in the wrong positions. So then if you need to adapt and change it, you're changing too many things throughout the whole team to adapt to what the other team is doing. So you've got a right back that's not playing right back. Yeah. You've got a centre midfield that's not playing centre midfield. Yeah. You've got a striker who's not playing striker. You've got people in the wrong positions. Yeah. And you're wondering why we can't adapt. Because everyone's confused as to where they're supposed to be in the first place. And that 15 minutes was a myth. It was an absolute myth. Like, the lineup was wrong, the positional play was wrong, and I almost feel like that 15 minutes drew us into another false sense of security. Because once they worked out what we were doing, which wasn't much, we just had possession of the ball and we created one chance. Yeah. They changed. They targeted our area, which we were leaving open, which was the whole right side, because Curtis was inverted, which obviously he was told to do. Yeah. And continually took advantage of it. So why couldn't we change that? Why couldn't Slot say to him, why can't we get a message on to say, Curtis, stop inverting for the next 10 minutes? Yeah, stay wide right.
That's exactly what I want to talk about. What happened? That's exactly what I want to talk about. That's down to Slot and his plans, A and B, and his tactics. Yeah. And also, you're right. You could see that Cucurella the ball was coming in between Curtis and Konate, in between the centre back and the right back. You could see that happened a couple times. As a coach, remember, a coach, not a manager. And I feel those words are two very different words. If you're a coach, that means you know tactics. You're coaching the team. If you're a manager, you're managing the team. So you might have people around you who coach the team, but you manage the overall seeing of the team. He is a coach. Yeah. Surely, tactically, as a coach, you could see that there was a problem there. Like you said, change it. Ask Jones to sit. Take Frimpong out of right wing, although he's not our best right back. Put him at right back. Yeah, because any other right back is going to close that gap in between himself and the centre back and allow the ball to go wide and then get out to the ball once it goes wide. No tactical change. And they got in numerous times, first half and second half. I saw it. So Slot's inability to change things tactically during the games is a problem, is a big problem, especially if he's using the word coach, in my opinion.
What's crazy about that, though, is last season it was the opposite. He had the ability to change games, especially in the second half, and we saw it numerous times. This season, it's like he's lost that magic ability. It's like, I can't do it anymore, or they're not listening to me, or I'm not starting the game right, and therefore the changes I make are too many and I can't implement them all at once. He's struggling, to get a tune out of these players still. We're about to end the season. We're about to end the season. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we're probably going to be relying on some last day sort of fairy tale storyline with Mo getting a winning goal to make the Champions League. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't see how it's going to improve.
Mm.
Yeah. A great summer of buys, whatever. Like, I don't see how it's going to improve under Slot. I just don't see it.
But you touched on last season. You said last season he had the ability to change it tactically, and that's what he was known for. That's what everyone was saying, that he's a bit more controlled and he's changing things in games. But then you look at the size of the squad, and the quality of the squad that we had last season was bigger and better. Is this him basically saying, my arms are tired, I haven't got the players that I need in order to do what I want to do?
That's risky as hell from him because his neck is on the line. Yeah.
His
And
neck,
if you're
his
doing
neck,
that,
his neck's not on the line. Let's have that straight. Let's get this
I
straight.
don't
I
know.
keep telling
I don't
you.
know. I
I
think
keep
today was
telling
telling.
you. No, today was when people started to vote with their voices. Yeah, but his neck's not on the line. His job is safe as long as we get Champions League. Get used to that. Get used to that. Please get used to that.
I don't want to be hearing that, bro. I need some hope. I need some
So,
hope.
Slotball is here to stay, man. Slotball is here to
You
stay.
can't even call it slot ball. What is slot ball? There ain't no slot ball.
Exactly.
It's nothing.
Like the old advert. Like the old advert. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. You know that advert? That's it.
Slot
Slot
ball.
ball. What is it? Exactly. There you go.
Put in the comments, people, because I don't know what it is. I've got no idea. Got no idea. Flipping hell, man. I'm done.
But yeah, a slot aside, yeah, we have got a problem defending, man. I mean, what was that for the Chelsea? What? It was a P roller. It was literally a P roller compared to the fierceness that shots are hit from that. That wasn't no great. That bro, Mamadashvili, I was giving him props like all game. He made some key saves, yeah, great saves, 1-on-1s, yeah. But what was that, man? What was that? He didn't even move.
I'm not really blaming him for that. Purely because he had 3 runners in front of him that maybe he thought one of them was going to get a touch, and that's why he was kind of statuesque. I mean, it's poor defender from us. Ibi was a little bit deep, and so they had 3 men on that right hand side. And even though the delivery wasn't great, it was in that area, which is difficult for a keeper to come and deal with. So I'm not gonna go at him for that. I've got other issues with Mamadashvili, but I'll come to that later on. But there was no authority in the defending. There was no control. There was no communication. There was no plan, as usual. And again, another set piece goal conceded, man. I thought we'd come past that when we got rid of my man from the backroom staff. But it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. And it's like,
what, the set piece coach you're talking about?
yeah. And
Was he offensive and defensive set pieces? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
I'm just bored. I'm just bored,
Yeah.
bro.
That's it. I'm looking and I'm talking to you about this game, but I am bored. Like, people, I could actually end this podcast right here and right now because I'm tired of regurgitating the same thing. Nothing's changing. Nothing's gonna change. Like, let's just get this season over and done with and keep it moving. I mean, my next thing to talk about outside of that shocking defending is, again, what we've spoken about so many damn times. This guy and his substitutions. Like, what are you doing? Why are you taking off Ngamoa? Gakpo had barely any involvement in the game through no fault of his own, in my opinion. Yeah, as much as, like, I got my opinions on Gakpo, he was out of the game. Why are you taking off Rio? And to make it worse, you took Rio off, put Gakpo left, Isak on, and then you took Gakpo off. I'm confused for Chiesa. Like, what? These times now, yeah, I just can't. You know what? I didn't want to make it all about Slot, but this episode is all about Slot, like, and his inability to make correct substitutions and prick starting lineups. For me today, you leave Rio on, you take Gakpo off, you put Isak on. I understand why you're putting Isak on, because you want him to get minutes for the last few games of the season or whatever the case might be. He might want minutes for the World Cup. But the substitutions are so bad. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think I'm like, Ibu came off for Gomez.
Gomez. Yeah.
When we've
I,
clearly
I
got, we're
don't
clearly,
know. Well, at least it wasn't Chiesa for Ibu, the normal standard change, which never works. But do you know what? The attack prior to that substitution, Ibu was hobbling back. So I don't know if
okay,
he got a knock and that was an
okay,
injury.
fair enough. I must have
Um,
missed that. I must have missed
I'm
that
not
because
100% sure if that was
sorry,
that.
people. I was
Um,
watching on my phone, man. You know, life is still happening. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, so I had to watch on the phone. So I
Yeah,
might have missed
that
that
one
one.
he might get a pass on. The Rio one he might even get a pass on, but I know he chats a lot of shit. But in the presser,
Why?
he was saying, "Oh, Rio was complaining of cramp," and I'm like, I actually don't believe you. I actually don't believe you. I just think you pulled him, yeah, for whatever strange reason that goes in that mega
Mhm.
mind of yours,
And the response from the
and
crowd
and then
told
he
you
had
to
that
think of a
stupid look
lie.
on his face, yeah, that stupid look of bewilderment when the crowd are booing. I'm like,
Yeah,
are you okay?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. This is what
that
I'm
look,
saying,
like,
yeah.
like, just slap him. Like, what's wrong with this guy? I
You see
can't
what,
deal
yeah?
anymore, bro. I'm just like,
The
whatever he
fans, the
says.
fans, they won out, yeah, with the protesting, yeah, when it came to the season ticket prices, yeah. So
Mm.
FSG have frozen ticket prices again. Can we do the same with Arne Slot, please, people? Can we
Can we have red cards
prioritize?
this time? Can we have red
Yeah.
cards? Yeah,
Can,
get him
can we
out.
can we prioritize? Yeah, because we
Mm.
need to prioritize what's going on the pitch. Yeah, and to be fair, Slot out, FSG stroke using Edwards out. One of them four entities have to leave, boy, for something to change. You get what I'm saying? So let's
Yeah.
prioritize our protests. Yeah,
At
mental.
least it has an effect. At least it has an effect.
Mm.
But there are bigger things at play than an extra 25 quid a month, a year, even on a season ticket. There's bigger
Yeah,
things at play. There
yeah.
really is.
We
And
we spoke on that, man, and I don't think the people were feeling us, man. I think it's an idiot thing. Extra 30, 40 quid a year, like invest in the club in it, whatever. But you know what? They froze it. Cool, whatever. I'm saying I'm not a season
mm,
ticket holder. I know people will probably come at us for that. You don't even all that. Forget all
yeah,
that.
bring it.
Yeah,
It's
say what
cool.
you want to say. Forget all that. I'm not a season ticket holder, but I think if I was a season ticket holder and they told me £40 over the year, I'd say cool. Say no more. I'll pay it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But whatever. Let's prioritize, man. Yeah, FSG have got bigger things to answer for, man. They need to answer for this poor recruitment, this poor coach. You know what I'm saying? They need to, I said it last week, I'm going to say it again. They need to answer some questions and let us know a kind of plan moving forward. I think as fans, we deserve that. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be not normal for owners and sporting directors to say anything, but I think given the way the season's gone after last season, you owe us something. Your silence is disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Leaving us out here to wonder, guess, rumors, make things up. No, it's disrespectful, man. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is come out and say there will be a significant budget for summer transfers. That's it. You don't have to tell us who you want to buy. Obviously, we'd like to know, but yeah, I think just a little, there's a war chest. We'll be happy because right now, I ain't happy. I ain't happy at all with what I'm seeing,
Neither
man.
of the
At
fans,
all.
bro. You heard the booze at full time. You heard the booze at full time. They're not happy. We're not happy. And it's the same thing over and over again. And I don't care what this man's got to say in his presses. There's no way of justifying it. There's no way of saying that it's not aimed at me, it's aimed at the players. It's aimed at all of y'all. And you, Mr. Block, are responsible. Yeah, you are responsible. I actually solely put the blame of today's performance on him. Yeah,
Mm.
with the lineup, with the so-called tactical setup, with the so-called game plan, with the dropping off, with the lack of intensity, I'm placing it all on him. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about my guy Frimpong. I'm not going to talk about Jones. I'm not going to talk about who played well. Actually, Jones played well. I'm going to talk about McAllister. I'm going to talk about your boy Isak. I, I'm not going
He's
at
my
players no
boy
more.
now, yeah? He's
Yeah,
my
yeah, he's
boy.
your boy now.
You're,
He's your
you're
boy
an
now.
idiot for
Yeah.
that one. You're an idiot for that one.
He's your boy now. Yeah,
You're an idiot.
I just don't understand, yeah, why this man has been able to do this. The credit, as far as I'm concerned, it finishes at the end of the second season. It's done.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
You've won 1 Premier League. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Amazing time up in Liverpool at the parade. It was brilliant. But the second season negates that. I'm sorry. You can't leave it to chance and just hope for the best on the third season. And the man's going to be saying, oh, yeah, it's going to be different next season. How? Why? Show us something. Show us something that makes me believe. Because so far, 36 games in, I'm not convinced.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And just like that, church is over, people. Go forth. Spread the message. Road to 500. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Side chicks, side men, all of that. Follow the socials, all of that stuff. But yeah, people, what can I say? Until the next time, innit, man? It's your boys.
Only 2 to go.